Welcome to Rise and Fall of Rome, Causes and Consequences. You're standing on a hill above ancient Rome. Below you, the Tiber River glints, and all around, roads stretch toward the horizon, while market noise rises from the forum in front of you. This story is about how a small riverside town became a superpower, and why it eventually cracked. Once you've taken this tour, you'll be able to explain the key engines that lifted Rome up and the pressures that pulled it down. Zoomed out. Empires rise when three things line up: smart location, strong organization, and a shared story people believe in. Underneath that, power is built by connecting places, moving armies and goods, and keeping people on the same page. Keep those three in view as we walk through Rome's world. To your right, ships nudge a wooden dock on the Tiber, Rome's river that links the city to the sea. Rome sits near the middle of the Mediterranean, a central location that made it the crossroads of trade and travel. The reason that matters is simple. When you're in the middle, you can reach everyone faster: merchants, messengers, and when needed, soldiers. Behind you, citizens gather to vote in the Republic, a system with elected officials chosen by the people. Early Rome also offered a ladder to outsiders. Many conquered communities could earn citizenship, official membership with rights and duties. Practically speaking, that turned former enemies into teammates, which helped the state grow without constant rebellions. Now, turn left to the training grounds, where a Roman legion practices. A legion was the basic unit of the army, about 5,000 soldiers, trained to move like one mind. Compare it to a baseball team: strategy, positions, and endless practice. Watch them raise shields into a testudo, Latin for tortoise, a boxy overlapping wall that let them inch forward under arrows. That mix of discipline and tactics made conquest work. As you look down the road ahead, surveyors lay stones in a straight line. Roman armies didn't just march, they built. Roads during campaigns were like permanent highways for troops, traders, and news. The takeaway? Fast roads mean fast response and tight control over a huge space. Ahead, arches carry water over a valley, an aqueduct, a stone channel that brings fresh water from distant hills. Clean water lets cities grow big. More workers, more markets, more tax money. The point being, engineering fed Rome's economy and paid for armies and administration. Listen close in the market around you. Shopkeepers haggle in Latin, the common language of the empire. Nearby, a judge reads out a ruling. Roman law, a set of rules and courts that worked from Britain to North Africa. Shared language and law glued strangers into a single system, so a contract signed in Spain meant something in Syria. In front of you, a statue of Augustus rises, Rome's first emperor, the leader who turned a shaky state into a stable empire. With steady rule and order, trade flowed, cities flourished, and roads and aqueducts kept humming. Stability wasn't just peaceful, it was profitable. But look farther out. The borders keep pushing wider, and the bill gets bigger. Overexpansion stretches supply lines. Corruption at the top wastes money, and prices climb. That price rise has a name: inflation. When money buys less and everyday goods cost more. When coins lose value and taxes feel heavier, people trust the system less. Shift your gaze east. An imperial map unrolls, and lines divide Rome into two parts. Emperor Diocletian split the empire into east and west to manage it better. It helped for a while, but it also meant separate governments and priorities, making a single response to problems harder. Up on the northern frontier behind you, camps bristle with tension. Groups we call Germanic tribes, peoples living beyond Rome's borders, press in, sometimes pushed by other powers. Trade slows, raids spike, and the army can't be strong everywhere at once. On the plain ahead, a battle rages, Adrianople. Roman formations break and cavalry tears through. Losing a major battle like this didn't end Rome overnight, but it shattered confidence and opened the door to more invasions. Defeats strained budgets, morale, and borders all at once. Back in the city to your right, you hear shouts and crackling fire. The sack of Rome. It's a shock. The capital, long thought untouchable, is plundered. A few decades later, in 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor is pushed off the throne. That date marks the official fall of the Western Roman Empire. Turn east again. The Eastern Roman Empire, known later as the Byzantine Empire, keeps going. Courts still apply Roman law. Officials write in Greek and Latin. Christianity, the religion that had become dominant, spread early by figures like Paul, anchors culture and politics. In Western Europe, power fragments into smaller kingdoms, but Roman roads, Latin, which grows into French, Spanish, Italian, and legal ideas, keep shaping life. So to put it all together, smart geography, military organization, and unifying systems made Rome rise. Internal problems like overexpansion, corruption, and inflation weakened it. And external pressures, including Germanic invasions and key defeats, knocked it down, while the East carried the Roman legacy forward. One question to take with you. When a society grows huge, which matters more for survival? Strong borders or strong trust inside?